Kentucky won.
Oh!
He made up for it. Otega Oweh, the 2 turnovers that put him in a hole, and Kentucky comes back. He drives,
crap.
finishes with the
Otega
layup. That is the second time, Jeff, in the span of a month.
We got a Kentucky bar here right now. They are going crazy. And almost Friday's Sporting Club, Robert.
It is the second time in a month that he has hit a game winner to beat his old team, the Oklahoma Sooners. So let's just start with it right away, man. Look, I think you got to give credit here to Kentucky because there have been, it feels like at least a half dozen games this season where you watch it and you're like, there is absolutely no way that Kentucky is going to be able to win this game. I think about Duke. I think about at Gonzaga. Right. I think about this game. I think about the last time that they played Oklahoma. I think about the Tennessee game where they didn't have a point guard. And Kentucky just keeps finding a way to win these really big games against really good teams in really big moments like this. And tonight was no difference. What a shot. I'll take an Oweh game winner, Goodman.
No, this was huge for them. You know, because again, you're looking at losing your starting point guard again midway through the game, and you've got to kind of change what you do. You don't have anybody always forced into a position that he's still not fully comfortable being in. And you can see that, right hand on the ball, being a true point guard, protecting the ball. What he can do, Rob, give him the ball, he can go get a bucket. We've seen this since AAU basketball. He's about as tough a dude as it comes. He wants it. He's fearless. That he can do, but they need more. They need some help for him in terms of protection with the ball at the end of a game because he didn't have that tonight and too much was on his plate. But this is a big win for Kentucky. And Big Blue Nation, man, they love this team. And it's funny, Rob, they love this team. I think part of it is because they're so different than some of the teams of the past, right? What did Cal get kind of crucified for at times? Saying that he was more interested in getting those guys to the NBA in a year than he was the brand, winning a national title. Mm-hmm. Well, this team, now again, it's a new group, but what they are is a bunch of guys that I think do really, really have pride, even though they've only been there a short period of time. In the Kentucky brand, they go around, you can tell, they go around Lexington, they go around Rupp and in the area, and they haven't ever, and I've talked to Kirk Reese about this at length, they've never experienced anything like this. Crease has been at Arizona. He's never had something like this, that type of pride in a program that Kentucky has, Big Blue Nation has in Kentucky.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing about this team that really stands out to me, I kind of hinted at it before, but there's a level of belief here that they're going to find a way to be able to win these basketball games. And, you know, how easy would it have been to just kind of fold after that, right? How easy would it have been if you're Otega Oweh and you turn the ball over twice there? It's 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. It is 1:11 a.m. right now where I am sitting. And it would have been so easy to just kind of fold and give this thing back and give this thing away. And he found a way to be able to go make a shot. This is the second time, again, like I said, that he had a game winner where he just kind of wills his way to the rim. Like there's nothing about this other than Otega Oweh saying, look, I'm bigger, I'm more athletic, I'm going to get where I want to go, and I'm going to finish this shot. What a bucket.
Three guys knew. Three guys knew, Rob, that he was going to take that ball and go all the way to the basket. He was not giving that ball up, and it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? If we have a game winner like that, there is nobody else I want to talk to more than
get the lander out.
Get him off the screen. Get him off the screen. Get him off the screen.
Oh!
All right.
Jeff Borzello and Matt Norlander are here.
Let's talk.
Did Borzello get clearance from ESPN to be on?
My guy loose. We want to get a New York slice. They want pizza.
Well, go get some pizza, boys.
Fanta's got to earn his paycheck.
Really? Really? How much am I making for this spot right now? I'll cover you with pizza right now, Fanta.
We got a lot to talk about in the Big East. A lot to talk about.
I got to be honest. John Paquette, the phenomenal Big East media comms director, can't stop raving about how great it is to be at his last Big East tournament Goodman and Doster aren't here. He's loving it.
I know. I am sad about
Wait,
that.
Norlander just got Danny Hurley in the back hallway for a big. He's grinding here.
I did. I was grinding. Yeah, we got some good intel there.
Well, anything big?
College basketball podcast Friday morning, CBS Sports.
Oh my God!
No, there's
get
no
out of here.
promos here.
All right,
guys.
Fana, we were talking about Kentucky's game winner. I don't know if you saw the shot that
I just saw it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What do you make? Give me your thoughts. Give me your instant reaction here. This is you reacting in the moment to what we just watched.
It's the madness of this time of month, and Otega Oweh has had a tremendous season. The fact that he's done this multiple times against his former school is just a knife to the back of the Oklahoma Sooners. They can't seem to shed it off. Look, is Kentucky, perfect? No, they're not. They have flaws. They almost blew this game. But one thing you could say is, man, if they had a magical season with these late game victories and finding a way to win, and you got the 8 top 15ers. So when you look at the SEC tournament here, guys, this is what we wanted to see. Could Kentucky do something in Mark Pope's first season in this championship? And what do we get? We get Kentucky and Alabama. Now, Alabama's going to be favored. Alabama's the better team on paper. But I'll tell you what, this just proves, you know what this proves too? The fact that this was 6 versus 14 in this conference tournament proves why this league has been the best damn league in the country all season. Look at the level that these two teams just played. Look, it's a game
the whole day, Fana, this wasn't even the quarters, and this day was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous here, because you know what? We didn't have South Carolina playing. We didn't have LSU playing. Every other team that was playing was either a lock tournament team or a team that could go to the tournament.
And the last thing I'll say is this, Jeff. Again, it has not been perfect for Kentucky. This has been a weird season with some injuries, but mostly a good season. I know that you want tournament wins, but this has been a heck of a year for Mark Pope to start his tenure.
Yes.
You know what's a skill? Winning in late game situations. And Kentucky has proven they can do it.
Yeah, for sure. Like this feels like a team of destiny to me, and there's
let's
there's
not
just
go
something
that
about.
far.
No,
wait a
look,
minute
there's,
now.
There's something.
Team of
Yeah,
destiny.
team of destiny. It feels like it. It feels like
Define
it.
their.
It feels
Define
like
that.
it.
Wait.
Right, is destiny the second weekend? Right. He means destiny is the second weekend of the NCAA tournament. That's where destiny lies for Kentucky.
Yes, I think that they can go farther. Look. I've told you this before, Jeff. I think with the way that Kentucky has been playing defense over the course of the last month of the season, that they are a different basketball team when they do that. And part of that is getting Lamont Butler back and getting Lamont Butler healthy and having him get re-injuring his shoulder again is not necessarily something that is going to be conducive to long-term success on the defensive end of the floor. I get all that. But they find a way to win these games that it does. I said this before, that it doesn't feel like they should have any chance of winning. You just gave away a 6-point lead in the span of 33 seconds and then found a way to win that, right? They were down by 16 at the half at Atkins. Go ahead. Give me your take.
It could be justifiable for them to be having an Arkansas-like season with the injuries that they've dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are down multiple point guards. Yeah. How do you get – that's the most important position on the floor, and you haven't had a consistent floor general. Like Jeff, if real talk, if they were having a year like Arkansas, the take would be, well, they've been badgered by injuries. It's his first season at the helm.
Yeah.
They still end up tournament. Maybe they win a game. They've done so much more than that. They've got several marquee wins, and they found a way tonight. And at the end of the day, they might not have their A option or B option at point guard. And I saw the video of Krisa's reaction on the bench to Butler's injury and people speculating and whatnot. But I know this much: they've got bucket getters. And Rob, you're right. Like when they lock in defensively, of course it changes their ceiling, but they have been able to overcome a lot of stuff at the top position on the chart, which is point guard, because Oweh can play that role. And it's not the ideal situation, but it's a situation that they dealt with tonight, and they won the game on. Did you see the angle that he hit that game winner on? That was ridiculous.
Left-handed, too.
What a finish.